Have you ever woken up feeling just off? Not sick exactly, but just sluggish, bloated, or a little foggy in the head? Maybe you've noticed that certain foods don't sit right anymore, or that your energy fades before the day's even half over. You're not alone. A lot of people over 60 experience these subtle shifts and wonder what's really going on. The truth is, our bodies change as we age, and sometimes they just need a little extra help clearing out the clutter physically, mentally, and emotionally. That's where gentle detoxing comes in. Now, don't worry, I'm not talking about juice cleanses or expensive powders or starving yourself. This isn't about extremes. It's about supporting your body's natural ability to refresh and reset, using simple, safe, and sustainable habits that actually feel good. You might be surprised how powerful these small changes can be. In this video, we're going to talk about how to naturally detox your body after 60 in a way that's kind, realistic, and truly nourishing. It's not about being perfect. It's about helping your body do what it's already designed to do and feeling better because of it. Let's get into it. The first thing we have to talk about is water. I know you've heard this before, but let me ask you something honestly. Are you actually drinking enough of it? And I'm not talking about coffee or tea or juice. I mean good, clean water. As we age, our sense of thirst can fade, and we might not realize we're running low until it's already affecting our energy, our digestion, even our mood. Hydration is like giving your body a gentle internal bath. It helps your liver and kidneys flush out toxins, keeps your joints cushioned, your skin clearer, and your brain sharper. If plain water feels boring, try adding a slice of lemon or cucumber to it. Lemon water in the morning, especially, can gently stimulate digestion and help your body wake up. It's a little act that sets the tone for the whole day. And if you're someone who forgets to sip throughout the day, try keeping a water bottle by your favorite chair, or take a few sips every time you get up. It doesn't have to be complicated, just has to be consistent. Another beautiful way to support your body's natural detox is through movement. Now, I'm not talking about sweating buckets at the gym or running marathons. What I mean is gentle, intentional movement that gets your circulation flowing. Our lymphatic system, which is like our body's cleaning crew, doesn't have a pump like the heart does. It relies on walking, stretching, even bouncing lightly on your heels to move lymph fluid and flush out waste. Just 10 or 15 minutes a day can make a real difference. You might enjoy a morning stroll in the fresh air, or even dancing a little while cooking dinner. Stretching before bed or doing simple chair exercises while watching television can help too. The point isn't how long or how hard you move, it's that you do it regularly, in a way that feels good to you. Every step, every stretch, every breath helps your body stay vibrant and clear. Now, let's talk about something that doesn't get enough credit: your breath. Deep breathing is one of the most underrated ways to detox your body and your mind. When we're stressed or rushing around, we tend to breathe shallowly, which limits oxygen flow and keeps tension stuck in the body. But when you pause, even for just a minute, and take slow, deep breaths, you're sending a message to your nervous system that it's safe to relax. You're bringing in fresh oxygen and releasing carbon dioxide, one of the body's natural waste products. Try this right now with me. Inhale slowly through your nose and exhale gently through your mouth. Do it again, but this time let your shoulders soften a little as you exhale. Feel that? That's your body beginning to let go of stress. And when stress goes down, digestion improves, sleep deepens, and your body can do a better job of healing itself. Another detox tool that often gets overlooked is fiber. Yep, the kind you get from fruits, vegetables, whole grains, and seeds. Fiber helps keep everything moving through your digestive system like it should, which means fewer toxins lingering in the body and more regular, comfortable bathroom visits. If you've been feeling backed up or heavy, chances are your fiber intake could use a little boost. But don't worry, you don't need to overhaul your diet overnight. Just adding a handful of berries to your breakfast, a side salad with lunch, or a sprinkle of flax seeds on your yogurt can gently increase your fiber. Drink plenty of water with it, and let your body do the rest. Over time, these small adjustments can really add up and help you feel lighter and more energized. And here's one more gentle but powerful habit that can support detoxing after 60, reducing your exposure to unnecessary toxins in your home. That means things like switching to natural cleaning products when you can, airing out your rooms, and being mindful of what goes on your skin since a lot of personal care products contain ingredients our bodies don't need and can't easily process. A simple start? Open your windows for fresh air. Choose fragrance-free or naturally scented products. Read labels when you shop. You don't have to toss everything out, just become more aware. Your body works hard enough as it is. Giving it less to process makes a world of difference. Now that we've explored some of these gentle, supportive habits like staying hydrated, moving your body, deep breathing, and eating more fiber, you might already feel a sense of hope. That's the power of small changes. You don't need to do everything perfectly, and you don't need to do it all at once. What matters most is that you listen to your body, treat it with kindness, and trust that it knows how to heal when given the chance. Sometimes the most powerful forms of healing come not from doing more, but from letting go. And that brings us to something deeply important: emotional detox. You see, just like our bodies can get weighed down with physical toxins, our minds and hearts can carry a kind of heaviness too. Unspoken worries, old regrets, stress that we've learned to live with. These things quietly build up over time, and we don't always realize the toll they're taking on our energy, our sleep, and even our digestion. Have you ever noticed how your body feels when you're holding in frustration or sadness? Maybe your shoulders get tight, your stomach churns, or you just feel stuck. That's your body trying to process emotions it hasn't had space to release. Giving yourself permission to feel, to talk, to cry if you need to, that's not weakness. That's detox. That's healing. You might find it helpful to keep a simple journal. Not a fancy one, just a notebook where you can write freely about your day, your thoughts, anything that's been on your mind. It doesn't have to make sense or be well written. The goal isn't perfection, it's release. Letting thoughts out of your head and onto paper makes room inside for peace to settle in. And peace, believe it or not, is one of the most powerful detoxifiers there is. Speaking of peace, sleep plays a bigger role in detox than most people realize. While we rest, the brain goes into a kind of cleaning mode, sweeping away waste products, balancing hormones, repairing cells. That's why a good night's sleep can make you feel refreshed in more ways than one. But for many people over 60, sleep becomes more fragile. Maybe you wake up often or have trouble falling asleep to begin with. Creating a bedtime ritual can help. Dim the lights an hour before bed. Turn off screens and try reading, listening to soft music, or doing a few minutes of deep breathing. Maybe sip a warm herbal tea like chamomile. When was the last time you let yourself
These
play?
small signals
Or
tell your
called a
body
friend
it's
just to
safe
chat
to
about
slow
something
down.
silly? And
Or
when you
danced
sleep a
more
little while
deeply.
washing
Your
the
body
dishes,
can do its
these aren't
quiet,
small
powerful
things.
work of
They're
healing.
medicine. Now let's
They tell
talk
your
about
body
food
and your
again,
mind
but not
that
just
it's
what you
okay
eat.
to feel good.
Also,
How
and that
you eat.
sense of lightness,
A
that
lot of
spark
people rush
is
through
the
meals,
best kind of
eating
detox
on the go,
there is,
or
while distracted. One more piece that
But when
often
we
gets
slow down
overlooked
and
is your
truly chew
environment.
our food,
The
we give our
spaces we
bodies
live
time
in
to release
affect
the
our
right
mood and
digestive
energy
enzymes
more than we
and
realize.
absorb nutrients properly.
A cluttered, dusty,
This alone
or noisy
can
space
ease
can
bloating,
make us feel
improve
tense
regularity,
without even
and
knowing
make
why.
meals more
Take a
satisfying.
moment to look around your home.
Try to sit down
Is
when
there
you
a
eat,
corner that could
even
use
if
a
it's
little
just
fresh
a
air?
snack.
Take
A
deep
drawer
breath
that's been
before
needing
your
a clean
first
out,
bite.
a shelf
Put
you
your
haven't
fork
touched
down
in
between
years.
bites. Clearing
These
physical
little
clutter
habits
can
help
have
your
a
body
profound
shift into what's
emotional
called
effect.
rest
You
and
don't have to
digest
redecorate your whole house.
It's the opposite
Just start
of
stress
small.
mode. Open the
And that
windows.
difference shows
Let
up
in the
in
light.
everything
from your gut,
add a
to your
plant
mood,
or a calming
to your
scent like
energy.
lavender. These
Another gentle way to
shifts
support
remind your
detox
body that
is
it's
by
safe
adding
and
certain
supported.
foods that
And when
naturally
we feel
assist the
safe,
body
our
in clearing
systems
out
naturally
waste.
shift into healing
Leafy
mode.
greens like spinach,
So far,
kale, and
we've
arugula
touched on
are
how
full
your
of
thoughts,
chlorophyll,
your
which
sleep,
can help
your
neutralize
food,
toxins.
your breath,
garlic
and even your
supports
liver
liver function.
function.
Can all play a
Beets
part in
help
helping your
cleanse the
body
blood.
detox naturally.
Even
after
something
60.
as simple as a green smoothie
and none of it
now and
requires
then
a
can give
radical
your system
change.
a refreshing
Just gentle
boost.
attention. Just
You
a
don't
little
need to
more
follow
care.
any strict
because
diet,
the
just
truth
look
is,
for ways
your
to add
body
more
still
color,
knows
more
how to
variety,
heal, and
more
your
life
cells
to your
still
plate.
respond to love. And here's something surprising:
Your energy can still
joy
return.
is detoxing,
And your
too.
spirit,
Truly, it's never too late
when we
to feel
laugh,
light,
smile,
clear,
spend
and fully
time with
alive
people who
again.
lift us up, or
There's something
even just
really
do something
powerful
creative
that
or
happens when we
playful.
begin to trust
We
our
help
own
regulate
bodies
stress
again.
hormones, improve
After
immunity,
60,
and
many of us
shift our
start hearing a
entire
lot
energy.
of outside noise
So
about
often,
what we
people over
should
60
do,
are told
what
to
we
focus
can't
on
do,
slowing down,
or what's
resting
too late
more,
to
taking
fix.
it easy.
But the truth
And
is,
yes,
your
rest
body
is
hasn't
important,
given up on you, and
but
you
so
don't
is
need to
fun.
give up on it.
So is
In
purpose.
fact, one of
So
the
is
most
laughter.
natural and effective ways to help your body detox is by simply reconnecting with it. That might sound a little abstract, but let's bring it back to something simple: movement. Not exercise in the traditional sense, unless that's something you enjoy, but just the act of gently moving your body with intention. When you walk, stretch, sway, or even garden, you're not only supporting circulation and digestion, you're telling your nervous system, I'm here, I'm alive, I'm still in motion. And that alone keeps energy flowing, muscles working, and toxins moving out instead of getting stuck. Try taking a short walk in the morning sun or doing a few stretches while the kettle boils. Even rolling your shoulders while listening to music can bring life back into stiff areas. These small acts of movement help flush your lymphatic system, which is your body's built-in cleaning crew. And the beautiful part? You don't need a gym. You don't need to break a sweat. You just need to show up for yourself in motion. Along with movement comes breath. Deep, conscious breathing is one of the easiest ways to support detox, and yet it's something most people forget to do fully. As we age, our breathing can become shallow, especially if we carry stress or tension in our chest. But when you take a slow, deep breath filling your lungs, expanding your belly, and exhaling slowly, you're giving your lungs a chance to release stale air and bring in fresh oxygen. That's fuel for your cells, clarity for your mind, and calm for your heart. You might like to try what's called box breathing. Breathe in for a count of 4, hold for 4, exhale for 4, and pause again for 4. Just a few rounds of this can calm your nervous system and support your body's natural rhythms. And the more often you do it, the more easily your body remembers how to stay in that peaceful, healing state. Another part of detox that's often overlooked is skin health. Your skin is the largest organ in your body, and it plays a major role in getting rid of waste. That's why practices like dry brushing, gentle exfoliation, or simply taking a warm shower followed by a cool rinse can stimulate circulation and encourage your body's natural cleansing processes. Use a soft brush or towel, always moving in gentle, circular motions toward your heart. And don't underestimate the power of hydration here either. Drinking clean, fresh water helps your skin glow from the inside out. If you find plain water boring, try infusing it with slices of cucumber, lemon, or fresh mint. It's a refreshing habit that gives your system a boost and makes drinking water feel like a small act of self-care. Now, let's talk about the quiet, steady hero of detox, your liver. This hard-working organ processes just about everything: your food, your medications, even your emotions, and it deserves a little love. One of the best ways to support your liver is with food. Think bitter greens like dandelion, mustard greens, and arugula. Think clean proteins, healthy fats, and herbs like turmeric and milk thistle. These aren't miracle cures, but they gently support your liver's natural functions without overwhelming it. You don't have to change your entire diet overnight. Just start by adding a few nourishing foods that love your liver back. A warm bowl of vegetable soup with garlic and greens, a cup of green tea, a splash of lemon in your water. These are small changes that quietly work wonders over time. And while we're on the topic of small changes, let's not forget the power of slowing down. In a world that's always rushing, slowing down is a radical act, but it's also a healing one. When you take your time to breathe, chew, move, and rest, you're telling your body there's no emergency. You're giving it space to do what it already knows how to do: heal. That slowing down can look different for everyone. Maybe it's sitting quietly in your favorite chair with a warm drink and soft music. Maybe it's watering your plants with intention. Maybe it's just saying no to something that drains you and yes to something that lifts you up. There's no single path to detoxing naturally after 60. It's not about being perfect or strict. It's about tuning in, listening to what your body needs, and responding with care instead of criticism. It's about giving yourself grace, patience, and the time to feel better, not just for a day or a week, but for the rest of your life. So, if you're waking up tired, feeling foggy, or just sensing that your body is asking for something gentler, something cleaner, something kinder, you're not broken. You're wise enough to notice the signs. And you're strong enough to respond with love. Keep following that gentle wisdom inside. It will guide you better than any trend or quick fix. And as you do, you'll likely find that the fog begins to lift. Your energy returns. Your mind clears. And something inside you says, "Ah, this is how I'm meant to feel." Sometimes, what we really need most isn't another tip or trick. It's permission. Permission to pause. Permission to rest. And most importantly, permission to believe that it's never too late to feel better in your own body. Detoxing after 60 isn't about punishing yourself for past choices. It's about honoring your body today as it is, with all its strength and softness, its resilience and its needs. One of the most underestimated parts of natural detox is emotional release. As we age, we carry more than just physical weight. We carry decades of memories, regrets, stress, and sometimes pain that never got fully acknowledged. And all of that can quietly affect the way our body functions. Stress hormones can slow digestion. Emotional heaviness can drain energy. Even holding on to frustration can make our muscles tighten without us realizing it. That's why one of the most healing things you can do is create space to feel. Whether that's journaling for 10 minutes in the morning, talking openly with someone you trust, or sitting quietly and letting the tears come when they need to, it's all part of the detox process. Your body is not separate from your emotions. When you release what you've been holding inside, your whole system breathes a little easier. And remember, laughter counts too. Joy is a detox. Smiling at a funny memory, watching a comedy you love, or spending time with people who make your heart lighter, it's not just nice, it's healing. It shifts your chemistry. It reminds your body that life isn't just about survival, it's about joy, connection, and renewal. At this stage of life, sleep also becomes more precious, and often more elusive. But without good rest, your body simply can't cleanse itself the way it's meant to. Your brain clears out toxins while you sleep. Your cells repair. Your hormones balance, and your energy restores. So if your sleep has felt shallow or scattered lately, it's worth giving it a little extra love. That might mean setting a gentle nighttime routine, like turning off screens an hour before bed, keeping your room cool and dark, or sipping a warm herbal tea like chamomile or lemon balm. It might mean soft music, a calming book, or even just a moment of gratitude as your head hits the pillow. The goal isn't perfection. It's creating an environment that tells your body it's safe to rest now. And here's something else. Detoxing doesn't always mean removing. Sometimes it means adding beauty, adding peace, adding rituals that soothe your nervous system. A morning walk in nature, a clean space to enjoy your meals, a moment of stillness before the day begins. These things aren't fluff. They're medicine. They remind your body that it's not in crisis, that you're not at war with yourself, that healing is allowed. One of the greatest truths you can embrace right now is this: your body is still working for you. Every day, your liver filters your blood, your kidneys flush your system, your lungs take in oxygen and release waste. Even your skin helps push toxins out. These processes may slow with age, but they don't stop. And when you support them with kindness, with nourishment, with rest, they respond. This is your reminder that there is no deadline on feeling better, no cutoff for self-care, no expiration date on vitality. Whether you're 60, 70, or 90, your body still wants to thrive. And it can, with your help. Start small. Maybe today you drink one more glass of water. Maybe you take a few deep breaths before your coffee. Maybe you sit in the sun for 5 minutes and just feel the warmth. That's detox. That's healing. That's enough. And if you've been feeling like you've lost your sparker, that your health has drifted beyond your reach, I want you to know something deeply important. You are not too far gone. You are not too late. You are not alone. There is so much wisdom in your body, so much strength in your spirit, and more life ahead of you than you may think. The simple habits we've talked about, eating whole foods, staying hydrated, moving gently, breathing deeply, resting well, and letting go emotionally, they don't just help your body detox. They help you feel like yourself again, maybe even the best version of yourself. So, if this video has spoken to you, please take a moment to share your thoughts in the comments. What have you tried? What's worked for you? What are you hoping to start? This community is here for you. Let's support each other, grow together, and keep choosing wellness every single day. And if you found this video helpful, don't forget to like it, share it with someone you care about, and subscribe to our channel for more content designed especially for you. We're here to walk this journey with you, one kind, thoughtful step at a time. Here's to detoxing your body, lifting your spirit, and living your best life at every age.